Hello, Stretcher Zuki81. Yes, so I need people to understand that I'm trying to become this Ryuzuki guy again, and I know that it would be the best thing for me if I had the support of the planet to be this person again, and want to be this person in as many movies as I can create. I would like to go up to 5. I don't know if I can do that, but let's try to see how many I can do. But while I can still do the original martial arts fight choreography that is used for the Sega Dreamcast. Now, this is a Sioux Arts, coming from a Sioux Arts degree, and these are special martial arts if you can do them. Now, what I'm saying is like, I believe that I should have the respect of a martial arts movie actor. After earning this title, Sioux Arts title, it revolutionized, changed the world in 1995. So I believe the martial arts industry changed after I trained martial arts in 1995. That has to be proven maybe in other ways. It should be televised. I should be on TV. I should be considered a special person. I should not be considered like a mental person. You know, it's not true, really. I need to be considered as a special human being, special actor, special martial artist, and be given all that respect back, because I know I earned it. Now, I'm willing to be on television, talk about these things with all the martial art, people in the community that would understand me, doctors, scientists, you name it. Talk about mental illness, cures. I believe there's cures out there that the world just doesn't talk about. But they're there, but they just don't talk about it on Google. You just have to, in a way, you have to know these things. So, yeah, there's that, and I think that if I become Ryuzuki again, that is the best thing for me to get better mentally, physically, to be healthy. I think if I become Ryuzuki again and I become the martial arts movie actor I'm supposed to be, that the world would be a much better place for me to be respected as this person for what I truly am. 31 years ago, I earned my degree, my Sioux Arts honor. I earned it. What am I going to do with myself here in Riverview, Michigan? I stay here forever and suffer. Is the Riverview Police wanting me to stay here and continue to have problems here? Aren't you going to do something? Lieutenant Bemis, you gonna understand where I'm coming from here? John Allen, Chief of Police, Riverview. I haven't heard from you back in email. Haven't heard from him yet. I called the Attorney General's office. I called them. I submitted a criminal report. You guys are not doing your jobs to me, so I'm doing your job for you. When you can't pick up on it, I'll do it. I'll do it. Well, I'm Ryuzuki, the likeness of him, the true one. I'll do it. I train with Dons that are 5-0 personnel, 5-0 employees. So meaning that they are police officers, I train with them. I train with SWAT team members. I train with them. They were impressed with me in 1995. I proved the true talent of Ryuzuki, the true talent of Jin Kazama. I proved these things myself on my own. Did these things myself at age 14. So if you can imagine Ryuzuki being 14, the talent in the video game, it's actually an understatement. To be honest about it, it's an understatement of my real talent that I proved that year. There's other ways I've proven more talent than just what's in Shenmue. But I did all the moves, did them all. Let me explain this here. I did the Dark Moon. I keep forgetting when I did the Dark Moon. I did do Dark Moon. I keep thinking that I didn't do Dark Moon. That's called Rolling Thunder. But I remember I did Dark Moon. When I did it the first time, there wasn't enough padding underneath. It was like a very thin layer of padding, and I did it. But then I did another Kyokushin move. So Raymond, the Don teacher, asked me to do this move. He says, Ryan, do this move. Now I did it. I did Dark Moon. But then when I did it, I didn't really do it correctly on that kind of padding. So I kind of felt a little pain, but I wasn't hurting or nothing too much. Now, I did another move. They asked me, they said, let's see if we can do it again. Let's see if it's better this time. And then I did a different move that time. It's a Kyokushin move. It's like where, okay, so as you know, Jin Kazama, the character in Tekken, the video games, he does Kyokushin karate. That's the standing martial art, the ultimate standing art. So when he's fighting somebody, now I've seen this done in tournaments. It's proven in tournaments. Look up on YouTube. You can find Kyokushin fights with this move. What I do is I jump in the air, I flip in the air, the back of my heels, like this man is here. So I jump in the air. Okay, I'm jumping in the air. The mat's down here. I jump in the air, and then the back of my heel comes like this. It's like, you see that? Like that. The back of my heels go like that. You see that? It's like that. And they come down on the opponent's head, and then I'm just okay. So I'd be like obviously on the ground, but I come down, and that's Jin's move there. So what I'm saying is, this is my likeness. These are claims, and this is the second part of the video. Okay, minus the stress in my life, minus the problems in my life. Like I said, I'll say it again, minus the stress in my life. That's a factor that might cause me to have other problems. Minus the stress, minus the disappointment, minus the lack of my, okay, give me back my titles, what I've always supposed to have, claiming all these years. Give me my VHS proof. I'm sure some government entities have that out there somewhere. Perhaps some military bases might know about this, maybe. The talent I've done for Shenmue. What am I gonna say about this? It's amazing talent that I've proven myself on my own. This fighting system, the Hazuki style, the scrolls, all these things, I did it myself. I'm good at this stuff, but if people can understand me from what I'm talking about here, this is not just any fighting style. It's not just any talent. You're not gonna find another talent in the world like me, ever in history. You're not gonna find another person like me to be Hazuki ever in history. You're not gonna find another one because there's only one. There's only one. And if you're looking at him right here, here he is. So if you want Hazuki to be Hazuki, you need to look no further. He doesn't have to be Japanese. How to explain this? He's not supposed to be Japanese. He's supposed to have a Japanese identity, but he's not supposed to be literally Japanese. That's what they're not telling you. So this, even the teacher was saying something different, but he doesn't want me to figure these things out myself. I'm thinking because there's like some kind of contractual agreements that are not supposed to even be in place. That's the word. Not supposed to be in place. These other contracts with other people, other parties. They're never supposed to do this without consulting me especially. Because that's the problem with Shenmue. That's the problem with the whole world probably, all these years. You know how many people, have died in Japan? How many people are dead? How Japan is a different kind of a country nowadays? You think about it, in 1995, how Japan is different nowadays. Because I'm not involved with all this. You know how many Polish people are in Japan nowadays? Think about that. You know how the world has changed? It's not my fault, but there's a lot of Polish people in Japan. Oh yeah. And I know some more things I found out about them that, see, the Japanese are different kind of people. And, let's take, for instance, I found research that, anyone has ever heard about these panties in vending machines. You know, like I'll just say it, okay? These well-worn or used panties in vending machines. If you've heard about that, okay? Now, to my knowledge, the way they do this, you know, if they're gonna do this anyway, but they have like tested girls or whatever. They do this, and I guess the soil content or whatever, what's in the these capsules, okay, it's there for so long, but then they throw it out or change it at times. But then what happens, you see, what happens with that, see, it's like something that's like a trendy thing. It's like a fad they had going. Now the Japanese do things differently in their country. See, they eat different things, they do different things, they're spiritual in different ways. That's all that is. So when people are clean, spiritual in different ways, it's different than American customs, American culture. So, even in Spain or Mexico, we're different. I can go to a Mexican store, a Mexican bakery, I could find a cow tongue. Some people can eat cow tongue from the bakery in Lincoln Park. I've seen it there. Or Detroit. You find cow eyeballs, cow brain. I have a cousin that they had skulls of the cows, and they're eating the cow brain in Southgate when they used to live here. Cow brain. Okay. So understand, people are different in other cultures. They're spiritual in other ways in other cultures. Now, what I know is that what I've researched on my own is that at one time I did research, and they are saying that people from Poland there in Japan, this is what I remember researching online at one time. People from Poland there from Japan, they're not liking that kind of a practice. So they hate that. That, like, what I'm saying is like they see, what I'm saying is this, like they're too afraid to do that. Okay, they're too afraid to do that. I can understand, but now in Japan, this is something they started, but I guess, like, let me explain. Maybe it's meant to maybe it's meant to like please the men that can't get sex or whatever. There's a lot of strict adults, sometimes in other cultures and that, and maybe for some people, some guys, they can't get laid or something. I don't know what the problem is, why, but I'm trying to think, like, well, why do they do that? I think in another way, it's like a funny thing. It's like a fad, so I guess it's like, it'd be like a safe practice for some people to do that kind of a thing. But, if it's like, whatever, regulated or whatever, because that kind of a practice is not really the healthiest thing to do. It's not healthy. And I do agree, it's probably better, like, it's not really a healthy habit to have that. I don't agree with it being a good thing. I never did. But, in a way, I mean, how to explain this. See, I have differences about my culture. I'm Hispanic. I'm Spanish, Mexican, whatever you want to say. I'm that. So, I can understand why people would be spiritual like that. That's like being spiritual. To masturbate with something like that, that's spiritual. It's not that it's really like the worst thing, but it's not respected, and I understand. And it's not like the best thing or the right thing, but it's just something that is, people like, let me explain. If people are going to masturbate, well, I guess you can. It's your body. You can do that. But I think, honestly, yeah. Turn this on. Honestly, what I think is that people, like men, women, see, some people, this is how it really is. If they're masturbating, they don't have a choice. They can't get laid, so they masturbate. Okay? So, what I've gone through, let me explain. The things I've gone through, this girl had it in for me. This Sarah, she had it in for me in so many ways. Now, she wanted the degree in 1995. She's with the Don teacher. She says, "Can I have your degree?" And after I earned this is the problem. I mean, I got a cookie, the best cookie, but I got a cookie and I can't just give it to everybody. What am I going to do? See? See my face? See my face, everyone? Is that me? If I get a makeover, is that me? Can I be that again? Is that possible? Got the talent of proving it? Is that me? Just need medical tape on my face, right? That's what I used to put on my face in karate class, 1995 at times. Another likeness. I used to have acne pretty bad at times. If I had my quality of life, my IP, everything respected the way it should be, I mean, I could start living my life. I'm the age I am, but, you know, why should I be denied these things anyway? See? So, thank you everyone for tuning in my YouTube channel. Please consider me for what I'm claiming. I'm honest. I'm noble in every way. Thank you. I'm Richard Hazuki, 81.